We're the Sunderkids.
Hey, ho, 5.
Let's go.
Hey,
Hey,
ho,
oh,
5.
5-0.
Hey, oh,
Oh,
5.
5-0.
You know that? Why it's 5-0.
It's the big 5-0, dog. It's the big 5-0. 5-0.
Fitty, rockin' fitty.
50.
Fitty.
50.
50.
50. It's
We're in the 50th episode
of Everyday Vibes with the
Sunderkids. Yeah.
Can you believe it? It's
No.
been, over a year, something months, and 50 episodes.
I feel like it's like ABGT 50.
Yeah, ABGT 50. Why aren't we in Prague right now? Why are we having the whole DJ set?
Crushing it?
Why are we doing yeah.
Oh, we gotta get our shit together.
Rocking the 1-2s. Oh man, yes.
So that's pretty litty titty.
That's super litty titty. I love how we're doing.
Yeah,
that.
Man.
It's good times.
And you guys
we
just
got
listen
here's
to our
another
lives, and
50
that's
more.
Sick.
Follow us on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube's.
And let us know if we should talk about a topic, or if you dig listening to our lives, or just
also somebody we just really need to lock down a date and interview one of you guys. Start interviewing. We just need to do that. We've talked about it for about who want to be interviewed. Who want to be interviewed?
Who want to be interviewed? Come back at us.
Come and get it.
Yeah, come get it. Let's
come
interview you.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
So
it's gonna be good.
Cool.
We're gonna do 50 more, and then 50 more after that, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yep. We're just vibing.
Oh my god, it's been a day. Honestly, it's been a week.
Oh my gosh,
day.
Yeah, how has it been a day for you, Brittany?
Oh man. Okay, so I'm the baker now, right?
Yeah, you're the baker.
So I be baking.
And
so this week
bacon.
I made 2 batches, and they're like a day or a half day project, man. Of macarons, and then
macarons.
So now I'm making these nice macarons, and they're pretty freaking bomb, and they're chewy but crunchy at the same time, which is the goal. And then the buttercream, I did a blueberry lemon buttercream, and then the other one I did a strawberry cheesecake, so it was like a cream cheese buttercream with strawberries, and then I crushed up freeze-dried strawberries and put it in there, so they're kind of chunky. And then you have to pipe it all in there, right? So I'm I feel like a pastry chef, with the pipe.
Yeah, you gotta squeeze
it. And you do that with the macarons too, and then you whack them down to get all the air out. And so I'm smashing these pans. Yeah. And then I have to go through with the toothpick and pop any bubbles I see. It's such a freaking process, and you're only just hoping they turned out. I mean, once you've done it, it's kind of you're just hoping they turn out.
And if they don't turn out, what happens?
If they don't turn out, it's kind of
for the staff.
Are they sellable?
Yeah.
If you're kind of all right, it's not bad, but make the buttercream dank. It's all about the shells, getting the shells right. The shells are hard to get right, but the middle, cream cheese butter, mom's frosting is basically the middle, right?
Okay.
And so you're just adding things to that with whatever, or regular buttercream.
Nice.
Is usually what I use, actually. So yeah. And then as I'm taking them off the pan, if one breaks, and I have to try one, but I just give them out to the staff, and I'm what do you think? What's the texture? I have to take a bite, and oh my gosh, it's just hoping, taking that first bite and just hoping it doesn't crack or fall apart, or just crunch, too crunchy, because they also sit overnight. So you bake these, then you let them cool, and then you let them bloom overnight, and then when I come back in the morning, they bloom. So they kind of settle in, and they get the chewiness to them.
Okay.
So then the next day I go in and I take them off the pan, and then I do the buttercream and all that stuff. And it's just and then putting together these little cookies. And then if I today I did this white chocolate drizzle over the strawberry cheesecake ones.
White chocolate drizzle.
because my food coloring is ass and they both look the same. So I was like, shit, how do I differentiate? But then, yeah, so it's like a whole thing because you got to let like your egg whites like whip up. And if they don't set, like you can't use store-bought egg whites, you know, but you also have to let them like sit and kind of stretch overnight. And it's a whole
that's a whole
I'm
process.
learning that baking for like a job is just like whoa, you know.
Whoa.
But I do feel like I have a pretty good handle on it now. But I'm making scones and freezing them. I'm making muffin mix. I'm making like every single thing, cheesecakes and tiramisu and blah 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 blah. And
you're gonna get so good at making them.
I'm gonna get that's so good, and then I'm gonna be like, "Yo, for now, I don't sew you things. I just bake you macarons."
Exactly,
and that's like $50 a box. You know, like a big box of 48. I am fucking pumped.
Yeah, that's a perfect gift.
Oh, perfect! If I can nail this,
like
shit,
homemade
it's
stuff. Like exactly. Anything
and it's
homemade.
not many ingredients. It's just like all about the process.
Time and technique.
All time and technique.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome.
So it's been pretty cool. But okay, so like got there and it's like, all right, gotta bake off some stuff, did some fruit pastries, like all this different things.
Okay.
Great. Now we're on the groove. Now I'm gonna like make a mix for something, like set us up, prep bake, all this stuff. So I made a batch of like cosmic brownie cookies to freeze, and then a batch of sugar cookie dough.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they have a chocolate ganache on top. They're like a chocolate crinkle cookie with a chocolate ganache, and then like the exact.
I'm not
cosmic
hearing
brownie.
Enough caramel stuff.
Well, we don't do much caramel stuff. But we do have a sip chip cookie that's a dark chocolate brown butter and Heath. And so it's nice toffee, and that shit slaps. I think that's our best cookie. Yeah. But I kind of fucked those up, and I made a triple batch, and they're all the same. And I didn't pulverize my chocolate chips, so they have massive like nipple-sized chocolate wafers in them. Sorry about it. But it's okay. It's totally chill. It's fine. Next time, once these run out. But anyways. So I did that all day. And so we have a fairy market this Saturday in Effingham, hosted by Hazel Jane. And so I am helping I'm working for Joe Sips, and I'm volunteering for this market, and like kind of like if it's an SOS at the shop, I retreat, I go back to the shop, sub in, run food, do this, do that, catch every, blah, blah, blah,
I'm here, I'm there, I'm do this, where it's Brittany.
Brittany. And so I have I think I'm gonna I bought fairy wings. Phenoms.
Okay. Well,
that should come. Yeah. Right. It's fairy market. I have like a very really cool kind of blue iridescent, like light teal gold dress.
Nice.
And
nice.
That'll be sick. And then I'm thinking of wearing my antlers.
Yeah. Do you have a little wand with a star?
I think my wings come with it.
I was gonna say.
I don't have one though. I have
that seems like
drum.
something you should have.
That is something I should have.
Along with your.
But you think I should wear like the fairy wings and the antlers and the elf ears? Can I wear it all?
Yeah.
Fuck it, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm a part of the fae.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm very pumped about that. So that's coming this Saturday. So I'm having to like prep bake more. So we're gonna just be slammed, and it's like let's have things ready. Let's get this going. It's like go. Yeah. So it's like planning for that. Okay, great. So I'm like I'm doing all my stuff right, and I've had a few coffees, right, and I've been delivered like an extra shot was ran downstairs, and it's like, Brittany, do you want this? I'm like, yeah, thank you. And I still haven't eaten any solid food today, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
And I'm like down in the basement, just like crushing it. And it's just like going by, right? I set timers. I made gooey butter cake today. I was just like boom, 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 boom. And then, then I look at my watch and it's like 3:18. I'm like, I have a 4:15 chiro appointment. And I was like doing funfetti ones, which are like rolled in sprinkles, and like it's a whole thing. And I'm like, turbo mode. And I'm just like, because you have to weigh out each ball. And so I'm like 90 grams, 90 grams, 90 grams, 90 grams, 90 grams. And then I'd be like, okay, dip, 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 dip. And then I'm like, all right, pan. And then I had to like pull them up, like cover them, and then put them in the freezer and then wash all my dishes. And then I was like, okay. So I'm just like, going from here to there and just in a rush. But this man just makes me feel so good. I feel so great after the chiro. And then they like tension my back, which is great after every time. And I was like, dude, I've been baking. My wrist is tight. So he cracked my wrist, which was great. And he cracked my ears. So I can hear good today. No, he like holds it and like slams down, you know.
Yeah.
Kinda. But it was like he'd pull it down from my arm. Like he was going down to the earth.
So usually I just kind of push forward or push down right here. And it's only occasional that I'm able to crack my wrist. And then when I am, it's like, it's a big one.
Really?
But usually it's if I'm sleeping weird.
Yeah.
With a weird hand or something.
Yeah.
It's not every day that it is poppable, but
interesting.
It's always very, very satisfying when I
my wrist has been killing me.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of things by hand, and even using my hands.
Do you ever like stretch with this one?
I do.
Guy? Like,
I do. Not enough.
I watch the water aerobics ladies do that, and then whenever they do it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good reminder.
Oh shoot.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, I do not do that.
But yeah, and then I ran over to Sasha's house and I gave her a macaron because she's like, I don't really like them. They're very, very sweet. And I'm like, I think mine are a little not that as sweet as like you're used to. I don't know. And so then I took it over and she liked it. So I feel pretty
nice.
Good. She wanted to buy the whole box. And I was like, you know what? I have a leftover. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then now I'm here. So it's like,
you're here.
And I got up this morning at 5:15 and I went for a walk in the cemetery and I watched the sunrise and it was phenoms.
That's awesome.
Great. And then I like put my phone down to like to record the time lapse of the sun rising. And while that did that, I ran through the cemetery like a few laps.
Nice.
And I'm like, you know what? I should do this. Like walk over here, you know, it's a decent walk. And then just like do little runs, And then it's not like back. I'm like, and then walk on back.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like big little loops, you know?
Yep.
So so I started off the day right. And
started off right.
It was like sick on forward. Yeah. I've had a good week. It's been a solid freaking
Brittany,
week.
Just wait till you hear about mine. So yesterday
you had like a night.
I've had all sorts of things.
You've had all sorts of things.
This morning. Well, this morning I went into work at 8.
Okay.
In order to guard because the morning guy is no longer on the schedule. Now, why is that? Are you talking about the birds that I hear in the background?
No, I think I just my doorbell rang.
Oh, well, it's probably Amazon
for sure.
And they can wait. They can wait.
They can.
Well, anyway,
wrap it up.
So, my morning opener unfortunately is not able to work because the health department guy came over to make sure that we had all of our proper occupancy signs, but he also asked for the certifications of all of our lifeguards. Naturally, here they are.
Yeah.
But we couldn't find 2 of them. Now, 2 of them were from our morning guy and our weekend guy, and I had run them through a recertification in like early April with another guy that came out. That's usually our summer, one of our summer lifeguards.
Okay.
So I had that class done, but then it was during that same time with all of that needing to redo my whole course plus everything. It was that whole new update versus old lifeguard manual versus new stuff. Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
I did not submit the course record for that. It says completed but not submitted. So because of that, they didn't get their recertifications. Yes. So
Matthew.
So my morning guy's his certification lapsed about mid-April. And it's about it. There's a 1 month grace period after that you could do the recertification instead of having to do the whole course. And it is now outside of this window, and so so tomorrow I'm gonna have to open. But then I'm running them through a whole course this weekend. Completely changes the plans. For the next couple of days, absolute chaos. But like my disorganization and it was just improper record keeping. I know, because this is why I said you're just going to be so disappointed, because it's the same stupid bullshit that I am like the worst at.
No comment.
That I've been working so hard to fix. Working so hard to fix this like stupid
attention to detail.
Attention to detail. The one thing I needed to do to make it legit. Yes. I submitted the course records and stuff for all of the other courses that I've taught, which is now quite a few, except for this one where it mattered, and now facing the consequences from the health department.
That sucks. I am so sorry.
So
that does suck.
It sucks so bad, and then it is just my responsibility. Hard. So luckily, like Brad's just like, I'm not even worried about. We'll talk about that later. Let's figure out what we're gonna do to be operational. I'm like, got it. So set up the course, got them the blended learning, getting them all like getting the plan situated. Have to write a little email, like being all transparent.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so yesterday, like I get a call on my break on Tuesday, and it's like asking for the one weekend guy's cert. I'm like, it should be, in the system. Here it is. And the paperwork for all of that should be in this stack of papers in my desk. Couldn't find the papers, couldn't find the cert. Oh no. So then Wednesday I had the day off. And so naturally on my day off, I go climb a mountain. So, because I haven't done that in a couple weeks, so I needed to go hiking. So I went and did Mount Si again.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Good for you.
My knee freaking hurt on the way down.
Yeah.
I don't know why after that second mailbox, it just kind of made that knee, that quad area hurt just on the descent. Like I can go up all day, but like on the descent is when it's like getting sore and like ugh.
Wait, so you did Mailbox Peak again?
No. I did Mount Si. But the second time I did Mailbox was when I hurt the knee.
Gotcha.
And that was 2 hikes ago. Yeah. But it's been a little bit of time.
Yeah. Good though. Good on you.
I have to get back into it. But so turns out like I get a call 9 o'clock. I'm right about to go up. Like, hey, I'm trying to find this. Like I had to open because Jarek or the morning guy, we could not have him open. I am here now. And I'm like, I'm about to climb a mountain. So like
figure it out.
Sorry.
As I said, figure it
out. But so I climbed the mountain, but then on my way down, I get a text from my closer, and he is still sick. So he was sick on Tuesday, so I had to close for him. So he's now sick. 30 minutes before his shift is supposed to start. Oh
my God.
But I can't really do much. And then I'm still like 30 minutes down from this mountain because like I'm trying to text him, but then I keep going. I'm like, oh God, I'm so far. I'm still like a mile and a half. I got a while. So I finally get down and I call I'm like, okay, hey, this is what. And he's like, yeah, our closer's here. He's wearing a mask. He's just like a zombie. Like, if you can relieve him, please do. I'm like, I got you. So I have my chiropractor appointment at 5. Let me do that, and then I'll get over there, and then I'll just work 2.5 hours, 6 to 8:30, close, and then go do my thing. But I have Buckethead. These are my 2 days off. This is my Saturday and Sunday.
Oh man.
So I'm being the good manager, and then also I just need to be there and see damage control on the morning situation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how did I drop that ball? So and just stressing. So but of course when I get there, I just have to guard, and and then it's cleaning, and then it's 2 hours go by, lickety split.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I got a concert to go to. I need to go now.
Yeah.
But now I've already agreed that I'll Brad, can you please open, and I'll come relieve you from guard duty at 8, because I know you have a lot of other work that you have been distracted from for an entire day now because of my fault.
Yeah.
So turns out the guy Buckethead started playing at 8:30. So by the time I get there, turns out not to be a Showbox Market. So had lost another good 15-20 minutes on that kerfuffle. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was fun. And then got in at 9:30. He plays. I go to the bar. I start drinking a beer. Plays one long 10-minute jam, which is awesome, while I'm drinking. And then he takes his guitar off and walks off stage. And I'm like, did that happen? But nobody moves. I'm like, okay, this is a thing. Nobody moves. I'm like, okay. He's just probably taking a piss or getting a drink himself, something. So then he finally comes back on stage, and he plays for another hour and a half.
Oh, good.
And there was 3 other times where he would just go off stage, but you could tell by the end, he was done, because he was shredding. So he's doing all these sweeps, you. Oh my gosh, playing my little rinky dink guitar, I know how crazy that is for that muscles. So he finished his song, and he just his hand kind of shakes, and I'm like, oh god, he is not coming back out again. After that last song, he is not coming out again. But once I finished that beer, I went straight over to the side and just walked right in. But it's kind of crazy because he plays virtuoso guitar, just shredding, just sweeps. But he also does all this rhythm stuff, and then he'll loop it. He'll have a looper. So,
and is it just him?
It was him. It was usually just him, but then it was him, a drummer, and bass. Okay. So he also, would put on some sort of drum loop, and then layer shit, and then change up the guitar sound.
Yeah.
But there's no dancing really. There's some head bobbing, and then just staring at his fingers. The entire crowd not moving an inch, just looking at fingers. I'm like,
that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool. You are just that good of a musician that you're able to command everybody's attention like that. And it would just without moving.
That's pretty.
But also, if I was jamming like that, I would want everybody to be dancing. But it's just not a type of danceable music. Yeah. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, just shredding.
Shredding. Yeah.
So good. You got in a full concert,
but home by 11:15.
Nice. And then you had to leave Brad at 8.
Yep. My legs are still sore.
I bet.
Yeah.
Bet you're tight.
Little tight.
A little tight.
A little point. But yeah, I did. I got a haircut too.
Got a haircut.
Oh yeah.
It's my new haircut.
It's summertime. It's
summertime. Sun's out, guns out, baby. Oh my gosh,
it's already 9 past 9. Twilight. It's so good.
Yeah.
But it's coming up soon, the solstice, 21st.
Oh,
you know?
No. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I did the other day?
What'd you do the other day?
I was talking to Dallas. Sorry, I burped.
Yeah, you're good.
Talking to Dallas, and we booked our flight.
You booked your flight?
Yes. So
okay.
We are on July 20th going to Miami. We're going to Miami. So we go to Miami for a night, and I think we're gonna stay at this sick hostel, kind of on the beach. And then
watch it be a couple tents. I'm like, that'd
be pretty fucking sick. Nah. It's got cool pics. But and then we're gonna go to Guatemala City. Guatemala. And then I think we're gonna do this overnight hike. And it's a hefty hike. It's
a hefty hike.
5,000 feet elevation gain. And it's like a few layers of different types of ecosystems, and then you have base camp, and then there's a 45-minute summit hike the next day. So it's next to this volcano that erupts all the time. Just like small spurts all the time. And you always see the smoke during the day, and nighttime's the only time you can see the lava. So it's like right up there. So you're like watching that at your campsite. And like,
damn, like literally,
and like the stars too. Volcano. Like I'm gonna lose my mind. So we're gonna do that, and I gotta get my shit together. So that's why I'm running with my dead people.
Yeah,
because this girl needs to train a little bit.
Yep.
And then there's like a hobbit town in outside of Guatemala City in Antigua.
Is that racist, like Brittany?
Big
just
one.
Because they're tiny people.
There's like a
because
sick,
they
like,
are historically shorter
that goes out.
Stature.
Get out. And like it's like an amusement park themed, but you can stay in all these little hobbit holes. There's like a whole shire.
That's awesome.
So I kind of want to do that too. So anyways, we're going to be gone from the 20th to the 30th, and I'm freaking jazzed about it.
That's pretty good.
Oh, super good.
So Brittany, one of my lifeguards, he won a trip to the Bahamas. He won a trip to the Bahamas.
How do you win a trip to the Bahamas?
In a
That's
raffle.
fake.
He won a raffle.
No way.
Yep.
How much was his raffle ticket?
I think it was like $20-something.
Okay, that was a good price one.
And it's for 2 people. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. He is technically, he has lived his entire life, born United States, but isn't technically a full U.S. citizen. So he doesn't have a passport, so he can't go out of the country. So he's in this weird legal gray area where he can travel interstate and he doesn't have to like check up on the government or anything.
Yeah.
But they just haven't given him the citizenship yet,
Okay.
So he's like, I gotta, potentially get rid of this, sell it. But who is going to believe that I'm not like the story of I'm not able to go on this trip because I'm
I'm kind of illegal.
But I got it for free. You want to buy it for $1,000?
Yeah.
It's worth $15,000 technically, but I got it for free. But I'm trying to sell it, and I'm like not here, and I'm like illegals, and like.
Do they have to like transfer names and stuff?
Yeah. So he's trying to keep it in the friend group. So then I was like, oh, hello,
going to the Bahamas, eh?
I was like, Brittany and I might maybe go to the Bahamas.
Well,
maybe.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Within 18 months, like
we'll have to put that in the parking lot. We'll talk about that later.
Because your Guatemala trip, I was talking to him about it because he's originally from Guatemala. I did not know that.
Sick.
So then he was telling me all about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, blah, blah,
blah. Dude, you should like get any recommendations."
Well, you got to go. Well, the temples, the Mayan temples, there is where they filmed Yavin 4.
So that's like way up north. You have to fly to get there. So that's probably a no-go. Unless we rent a car and we drive there, which is a possibility too.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably like roads. A 4-hour drive.
You know,
I mean, I don't know if it's much different than Costa.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, right. You would know more than I do.
I mean, but we are down to bus. That's the thing. Like we could find buses just randomly for cheap.
In terms of people that guy knows that could do it, we are top of the lists.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, hey, you know, give me like a couple months to like square some things up, but like potentially that like.
Yeah, not down.
I could take it off your hands, you know, just a little gift or something. Hey, you know, like here's $1,000 or something, and go on a cruise.
I've never been on a cruise, and everything's paid for once you're on a cruise.
Everything's paid for. Yep. So yeah. I'm super excited for you to go to Guatemala.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. I'm pretty jazzed.
If I wasn't using it, I would totally somehow get you my camera. But you got your fancy new phone. Okay. So
yeah, I gotta make some space on that.
You'll have to figure out how to use that night mode to get those good ass star photos. Get that time
I figured
lapse.
That out. You did quite a few.
You got in the night mode.
Figured it out? Yeah, I have many star photos. Yes,
nice.
Yes.
Good.
Well, during my whole drive home, Texas had some crazy cool stars in Shamrock. Like it was like whoa, and then that moon rose. It was, and I got pictures of all that. It was like it's a moonrise. Yeah. So yes. Phone, camera, all the things, and documentation, and just like LIV and living. Yeah. Just taking in volcanoes in Guatemala and using Spanish and being with Dal and just being birthday girlies.
Yeah. I mean, I got the new passport, but I don't think I've actually been out of the country. Oh, wait, no. I went to Kelowna last year.
You did?
With Trump. That's what it was. Canada. I need to go
deep into Canada. Yeah, you got to get a
little
international trip.
Yeah, where I don't speak the language.
Yeah, it's fun to be putting yourself in a pickle.
In a pickle. Hi.
Yeah.
Howdy.
We got to go to Norway though. We got to go.
We do.
North.
We got to go up north.
I also want to go to Vietnam and Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah, just everywhere. I'd love to go everywhere. I want to go to St. Petersburg, Russia. I want to go all over. Give me all the places. But yeah. Oh, okay. So can I go?
Yeah, go.
So, go. Last weekend was prom.
Queer prom.
Effingham's first queer prom. So,
and how did that go? How was that?
I was definitely the straightest one there. Hey,
allies, let's go.
Allies. I'm like, I am here to party and let's do this.
Hell yeah.
And,
let's vibe.
Oh, let's vibe.
You got the sequence.
And I was very happy I was there. So, okay, it was fairy tale theme, and Drew took me. I love Drew. I work with Drew. He just graduated from high school. We are great friends. He is the bomb.com, and he was like, Brittany, I'm going with you and I'm taking you. I'm like, sick. So we got takeout sushi, which was great. And he had sewed his own suit for his own prom, like, I don't know, a month prior. And it was light blue. And I'm like, just wear that, great. And I had a purple sparkly bodycon dress that went like a high slit in the left leg. I've never had a slit that high. It was very risque for me.
Oh.
It was very tight fitting. I was very my comfort zone.
The tattoo lips.
No, not that deep. Not that deep. Not that deep. It was like a front thigh. So I wished it was on the other side. You could see Rainier because it was up. It was higher than that. Okay. It was like I had to wear shorts because I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
For how much I dance with my legs spread apart. There's I can't not,
Yeah. Man, that would have been cool if it was on the right leg.
It would have been sick if Rainier was in the spotlight. Are you freaking kidding? I know. I wish I would
have so many sexy
and
photos.
Look at
this knob. Look at her. Look at her.
Oh man, but the DJ was fucking fire.
For Rainier.
Yeah, I love me some Rainier. So DJ was fire, amazing, and just kept giving it. So basically, there was like 40 people there total. I made some brown butter chocolate chip cookies, and I made some lemon blackberry crisp bars. Fire. So brought all that stuff. Great. And then there's had all these like little knick-knack stuff, and they had like lemonade bar. Great. And then this DJ, okay, great. And so no one's dancing at first, right? Everyone's just getting there, but like people are wanting to dance, and like the music's pretty good. But then it hits a banger, and I'm like, all right, it's time.
Here we go.
So take it to the dance floor. Everybody just and so we did it like a wedding. I was like, let's just do this. No clicks. Yeah. We're all in a circle the entire time. Yes. And everyone's looking at each other, everyone is acknowledged, and you can always leave the circle and come back, but we're going to be in a circle the entire time.
Oh my
everybody.
Gosh, great wedding.
And you like just like a wedding. Like I was the manhandler of this circle. I'm just taking it down and building it up. And then I go get drink, all this and different songs and whatever. And I don't know the words to any of these fucking songs. Everyone's like belting them out.
Yeah, right.
Just, like,
there's a whole genre of music and things that you do not know because we are not in that scene.
Yeah, I have they're like gay icons, and I'm like, this is a sick song. And they're like, know this song. And I'm like, nah, dog, I don't. No. I just don't. But I'm still dancing. I'm still vibing. I'm still going at it. And I met, so like, we really recruited high school kids. Like, I'm like, Drew, tell your friends, like, let's go. Like, let's get this out to the world. And so he tells the people. Destiny was there, and she works with us as well. Tell the people. And so like word got around, and it was like a very cool, inclusive group. Like everyone kind of made friends, and we're all in the, circle of dance, and everyone really danced like the entire time. I mean, we were really kind of crushing it. It was really good. And then like a group of adults come in, and I'm like, yes. Few straight people. And maybe one straight person. So there's two of us.
Allies.
But everyone was so nice, so fun. We had a great time on the dance floor, and we just crushed it the entire time. So there's some videos. Okay, but then the last song, oh my God. The last song he played Unwritten. And this guy, George, he's a smaller guy. He's like short. Drew is tall. Drew's probably 6 foot, maybe more.
Damn.
This guy tall and lengthy. And so George grabs Drew, crotch in one hand, like crotch to belly button, and then like other leg, and lifts him up. So he's like up kind of on his chest, right?
Yeah.
And at this point in time, you have to commit or you're going to fall, right? I mean, like this, what the fuck? And Drew rose. And he he looked like Peter Pan. He had one like bent knee, and then one out. And then an arm, and he's just beaming. This guy's like twirling him, and it's like, the rest is still unwritten. And no one has video of it. There was it happened so fast, out of nowhere. Last song, it was emotional. It was amazing. It was like, and it was Drew. I mean, it was so incredible. It was so great. It really, was the whole evening right there. The most iconic moment. It's just like, whoa, that's my date. That's my date. It was so great. Drew just committed. I mean, you really do have to, like, you would fall it's dirty dancing right now. Commit or like, nah.
Straighten your back.
Yeah. He just... It was epic. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We just danced and giggled and danced, and everyone was sober, and it was awesome. It was like really great. I had 1 glass of Prosecco, and that was it. And just dance. I was drenched in sweat.
Of course.
And they'd come up, whoever would be like, "Can I hug you?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna tell you can, but you don't want to." And they'll be like, "No." And then they'll touch and they're like, "Ooh." I'm like, "Yeah, I told you." Yeah, so I must not look as sweaty as I feel. Cause like I feel so slimy.
That. Yeah.
But I look it too. I look shiny. I'm dripping from my eyebrows. Like, how are you not?
Like, my hair just blends in with my skull at that point. You know, like I lose all the hair. It's like, oh, when Matthew's bald completely, as he's sweaty as hell. Just all the time.
All the time.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, Brittany.
But anyways, so it was an epic prom night.
That is a historic prom night, actually, for Effingham, Illinois, actually.
Yes. And they had security. Like, they were like ready for anything to happen, which was like really nice. Everyone felt very safe, very cool.
Good.
It was just like a very cool thing to be a part of. And now I guess I'm going to be on the board of Effing Pride, which is sick. Yeah, she has me
okay.
I said depends on the time commitment. She said 2 to 3 hours a month. I was like, I'm in. I accept. Cool. I'm down. So Effing Pride, man. Let's fucking go. Yeah. I just love everything Effingham is just like so aggressive. It's just Effing Pride, man.
Effing Pride. Have some effing pride, brah.
Effing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Effingham for him.
Well, that is awesome. That is truly a historic moment for Effingham. We also had a historic moment on this planet this past week, Brittany.
What?
DeepFuckingValue returned with a YOLO post on Reddit.
Tell me more. Dig me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Update on GME for this week. Matthew,
welcome to the GME Corner with Matthew Sunderman. Yes. So, DeepFuckingValue, aka Roaring Kitty, aka Keith Gill, has posted his current GameStop position on Reddit. So he last did this and did a series of his YOLO posts from his first initial call option play back in 2020 all the way through 2021. His initial bet was 50 grand, Brittany. He bought 50 grand in call options for like 4 years out at a pretty good strike price. People thought he was crazy and thought that it would just go to zero before, like, they wouldn't even last 4 years. And granted, at the time, yeah, that's exactly what the hedge funds were trying to do. They were trying to bankrupt it out of existence so they would never have to, pay back all of the short interest shorts that they, put out on that company.
Mm-hmm.
So his 50 grand investment then snowballed into $30-something million by the end of this whole 2001 GameStop sneeze. We call it the sneeze because it wasn't a real short squeeze. Because they never covered. So after 3 years, he returns to the internet and posts again. This motherfucker not only doubled his position, tripled his position, quadrupled, quintupled, and he sextupled his position. He has 5 million shares of GameStop, Brittany. 5 million shares. 5 million shares, and he just posted today, this afternoon. Let me just pull this up. As of today, because there was a good run of 20%, his 5 million GameStop shares is worth $232,750,000. His 120,000 call options for June 21st. So that's in like 2 weeks, Brittany.
What is a call option?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. So there's a derivative market of the stock market. So call option is a contract where you and I, you sell me a contract where I have the right to buy a stock, 100 of them at a certain price. So this one is $20. So I am basically paying you a premium for the right to buy it at a specific date at a specific time, hoping that it's way beyond that so I can get those shares, either collect them and then have a bunch of money on paper, or just exercise it, which is get those 100 and then sell them on the market, thus making money. But if the stock price goes down, the call options, it won't be in the money. So it has to get over the strike price to be in the money in order for you to make money off of. Because if it's not 19, you've just lost money if you exercise it. Because it's the right to buy it at that price. You still have to buy it. Yeah.
Yes.
So the thing is, he was able to amass 120,000 contracts. These are individual contracts for like these call options. That means he's betting that it's going to be beyond $20 in a couple weeks. And anything beyond that, those contracts just kind of increase exponentially because each of those is a power of 100. Each contract is 100 shares. So if he exercises all of those and purchase those shares, the people are contractually obligated to then front him 12 million shares. Where are they going to find 12 million shares after all of us have been buying all of them?
Yeah, how many shares are there?
I think right now the current thing is 300 and something million shares in existence. Let me see.
And that's like capped, right? Like you can't have more than that. Technically.
Technically, yes. The company is supposed to do that, but
adhere
it's the same
to a limit.
Yes. Okay. Yes. But we know that this whole thing is caused by people shorting it without having those underlying assets. So that's naked shorting. So they're borrowing shares and then shorting it, which is selling those shares with the obligation of buying it back, but then borrowing more shares to meet that obligation to so it's
cyclical.
Multiple levels of shorting the same small amount of shares, where we have been gobbling up as the subreddit these shares and directly registering it with the company. So we are taking the shares that's in the stock market system and moving it with the transfer agent that literally has the roles, like Matthew Sunderman is a class A stockholder of this many shares on GameStop's books. Versus just in the stock market where technically nobody owns anything. It's all owned by Seed and Co. and you're the beneficiary on blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Because he posted this giant position. So as of today, because there was a price run up, he has $30 million in cash. Those call options are now worth $324.3 million. All right. The dude has $586 million, $500 million,
dude,
wrapped up in GameStop right now. Oh my God. If it goes to $69 a share, which it just went to 50 in aftermarket today. So, next week he's going to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Straight up. A guy with a $50,000 bet 4 years ago, everybody thought it was crazy. Started an entire movement out of nowhere, randomly.
So
organic.
That's only if he cashes out though, right?
So
he can stay in.
Oh yeah. So that's the thing. These prices can go up, and if nobody sells, the prices never go down.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. And so he has less than 5% of the company. So technically, he's not legally required to report his positions. But since he did, people are like, oh, is it stock manipulation? No, he just posted his position. And if he bought like, another 1 million shares, he would legally have to tell everybody this information anyway.
Yeah.
So why is it now bad that he's telling everybody early to give him a warning? Like a big old fuck you. Yeah. E-Trade threatened to potentially kick him off the platform because it's market manipulation. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's so you're gonna screw the little guy because he made a very public good trade. What? Like, this is your poster child, somebody that has made so much astronomical money.
Yes.
Like, fuck you money.
Yeah, buy in.
He is now a fucking whale.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
It's a whale.
It's a whale. So, like, oh my gosh.
Damn.
Because and with this, I mean, he could become a trillionaire by the end of this saga. Like, I believe it's going to get into the thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. It's going to rival Berkshire Hathaway. I always advise people just to buy a ticket to the rocket. Right now, it is now trading at $50 when, 5 days ago it was at 20, It's now at 61. Oh my God. It's $14 in aftermarket.
Get in now, folks.
So he's already almost a billionaire right now. And it's just insane. Because people, I have been buying periodically whenever I had income. And then I literally had to starve myself in order to save money. And I did not sell a single share, but technically that was my life savings. That was my savings account. If I needed to, if I was going to not die, that was what I have to liquidate. And I did not liquidate that. Oh my gosh. And here is the time of reckoning. Like, once it gets past like this is already a couple grand for me,
nice
of profit.
Yeah,
just by holding. Like, finally,
just by holding
3 years of everybody going, here it is, here it is, here it is. Once it goes past 400, I'll have $100,000. Once it goes past 4,000, I'll have $1 million. And I am a tiny fish that is waiting and hoping on everybody else doing their part and just fucking holding and saying, fuck you to the hedgies, give me my tendies, and just selling one. If everybody sells one, this never ends.
Fucking lit. Good advice.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for that report of GME.
So just watch out, because the 21st, the 21st,
21st spring equinox.
It's already at 62. Like,
it's already at 62.
Brittany, I know you're making fun of me, but we're gonna have a very different station within like a couple months if this all plays out crazily enough. Like, this world has, there's been crazier things in the world.
Diamond
Let's
hands.
fucking go. Oh, I'm just so excited. It's so fun to watch.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Because it's my show.
Even if I messed up at work, I've still netted my boss probably 10 grand right now, looking at the price. So you should not be mad at me.
Well, good.
But anyway,
I'm glad for that GME update.
Oh my gosh.
I keep watching my Bitcoin and my other shit randomly.
Yep.
And then I'm like, I do have some money places.
yeah, you do.
And I don't remember.
Yeah.
Which is good. Yep. That's very good. That's very, very, very good. Oh, you know what else was monumental?
What?
To this week is the arrival of Shorzy season 3.
Shorzy season 3. Yes, indeed.
So big sexy.
Give your balls stuff.
Oh man, Dolo, all of them. That's just so. It's so good. It is. It's probably one of the best so far. Honestly, it's very well written. I've rewatched it.
I love.
It's very good.
The Now come back where we from, me boy, like me son. Like he's like speaking on the walking thing. I'm like, now come back where you from, me son. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck did you just say? But like, I understand every word you're saying. But I'm like, wait,
I agree. I'm like putting
come
it
back
together.
Where are you from, me son? I was like,
my
what
God.
is this fucking pirate
Newfie talk?
Newfie
talk,
oh
dude.
My gosh.
But when she's like, name 2 continents. Ketchup and relish. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then him crying after the game. It's like,
and you're all bitches.
And sang on it. And it's like, so why are you
like I knew you'd get a kick out of that. Oh man. We got a new one coming tomorrow. I'll try to get it as soon as soon as possible. Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah, so the gal that does the reporter, she just did an AMA on Reddit, and
did you look at it at all? I liked your comment. I was fucking.
She commented on mine. You know, that was her commenting on.
Yes.
And then I commented again. I was like, "Oh, you look at that Reddit just being good to you. Waking up, browsing Reddit, just being good to you."
Oh, I did not see your first comment. Then I saw that comment only.
Wait, what's the other one? The other one was, do you ever just say, yeah? Do you ever go on a Reddit AMA and just say, yeah? Just say, oh, wow.
No, that's the one I saw.
And then she's like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I got 100 upvotes on it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I thought you asked like a question.
No. I have nothing valuable to contribute there.
Yeah.
I was just being fun. Mercedes up next. She is doing a Reddit AMA, I think, tomorrow.
Who's Mercedes?
Yeah.
I'm back.
We back.
Matthew's finger fumbled.
My finger fumbled that hard.
What a finger fumbler.
Anyways,
yeah, dude. Whoa. Shorzy.
Whoa. Shorzy.
All the things. Oh, Shorzy's so good. I cannot wait till it's on Hulu. I also can't wait for like the entire season. Yeah. There's just like.
Wait, you'll get it here first because I got you. Dog.
So good. Don't you love a Google Drive share, man? So nice. What a home.